So, hello everyone from Chelsea Fan TV. My name is Alex. I'm here with Lewis outside the London Stadium in Stratford, West Ham away. We've just lost 3-1. 3-1 people we've lost at, not at home, but yeah mate, I'm waffling. What did you think about it?
I don't blame you. I'm lost for words with that as well. I just hate this ground. I hate coming to West Ham because we never ever get a good result here. But it doesn't feel the same as last season. That's one thing I'm going to say. That doesn't feel like a hopeless team. It feels more like an inexperienced team, if anything. And I know we're not going to get given that amount of time because we spent near $1 billion in the last year. But the fact is, it is still a squad full of new players with a new manager and a new system. There was bound to be setbacks, and I think today we just got slapped back to reality. We're going to call it what it is. That's all that this performance really says to me. We're not as far forward as we thought we are. There's still a lot more work that needs to be done in terms of fundamentals of our tactics and the way we play. Hell, maybe once we have the whole midfield playing, we won't get butchered in transition the way we were getting done in this game. But it's just a slap back to reality. A lot of the players didn't perform well. There's a lot of question marks coming around, but it's also a young squad, so it's like I can't sit here and say this guy's not good enough, this guy's not good enough, this guy's not good enough. There's players that are concerning me, but
Which players are concerning you?
well, first, Disasi and Colwell looked very shaky defensively today. That was one thing. Chilwell, I'm blaming him for the first goal because it was yet again another hospital pass from him to Colwell, which leads to the corner being conceded. Mudryk came on and that was just an awful cameo, and I need to see a little bit of technical ability from you. Like, price tags on top of your head for a reason. I know it's your first year and everything. I know there's still a big price tag on your head and you're young, but we need more. We need more, and patience is starting to run thin. Jackson, to be honest, I think he did the best that he could have done, but there was yet again another bad miss.
Let's talk about that penalty as well, Enzo Fernandez. I mean, that could have changed everything. I mean, there's no way we're losing that game if we score that penalty because the momentum's with us. We go into the second half thinking positive. It just wasn't meant to be. But I don't understand why Jackson was taking the penalty in the first place. I'd never actually seen him take one. So I thought to myself, well, if you are going to give someone a chance, give it to your striker, give it to Sterling, give it to someone who needs the goal. Why give it to Enzo? I don't get it.
Like, if we look at it, there's no real penalty taker on the pitch, so you just roll the dice and pick anybody if you want. If Enzo scores, no one's really criticising it, but now he's missed. We're thinking, why was it this guy? Why was it this guy? There's no set penalty taker there. I think the most experienced one is Sterling, and I think even he's had a bit of a flaky record of penalties, so it is what it is. If he scores, maybe we win the game, but ifs and buts, they don't mean anything. The fact is he missed and they got more momentum as a result of it. This is just a really bad setback, but shouldn't be panicking. Like, I actually feel a little bit calmer in terms of where Chelsea are and everything. I think once the new signings are have spent a bit more time within the squad, I think once this whole squad has a couple more weeks under Poch's system, maybe they'll play a bit better, but it ideally needs to be soon. This is the good run of fixtures. We've got Luton coming up, we've got Nottingham Forest, we've got Bournemouth, we've got Fulham. We want to start getting a run of wins in these sorts of games. Can't be dropping points in a game like this. I kind of understand it, but that doesn't mean it's acceptable. Like, the whole bar just needs to be raised with the squad because everybody except Thiago Silva, even Sterling, to be honest. I thought Sterling was one of our better players. That was about it. Other than that, it's just depressing. Just a typical depressing 90-minute game, but we'll be back next week. Thank you very much, mate.